Shalom Chevra, how are you? Shavuot is here. We finally reached the point of Matan Toratenu. We made it through COVID, as it were. We made it through Pesach. It's interesting, it's always been a process. And we see that in many ways. Counting of the Omer, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 49. We're rising in levels, and so we learn about Pirkei Avot. Additionally, we started off the Omer with bringing a korban of seorah, of barley, which is considered a lower level grain. And finally, by Shavuot, we bring the shtei lechem, the only chametz that's brought in the Beis HaMikdash was brought on Shavuot, as if to say that we've risen ourselves throughout Torah principles. Now, it's customary to learn Pirkei Avot, right? To develop ourselves. And in the third parak of Pirkei Avot, Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah says, "Ein kemach, ein Torah. Ein Torah, ein kemach." It's actually ein Torah, ein kemach, ein Torah. But the idea is that the two are interconnected. You have to have a physicality and a spirituality. And if you don't have one, you can't have the other. Either way. But on Shavuos, we try to push a little bit past that. We try to reach to there's no physicality, just spirituality. This idea is reflected in the Midrash that the Am Yisrael fell asleep before Matan Torah. What does that mean? They fell asleep during Matan Torah. What does that mean? How could you how could you fall asleep? So Reb Chaim Yaakov Goldvich, the old Rosh Yeshiva of Kerem B'Yavne, has a beautiful idea, and he says like this. Am Yisrael had to divorce themselves from their physical body. They had to make a separation, and that separation, the best way they could do, well, we have the Hagbala, we have the separation that they made on a physical level 3 days before, but they had to do more than that. It wasn't enough, and so they slept. And that created a little distance from their physical body. They had a sense of nevuah that they could not have done. We see that the first time by Yaakov Avinu, there's a sense of nevuah when he falls asleep, and he has the dream of the ladder. Going up, loading, getting higher and higher. Chevra, it's clear that we need both physicality and spirituality. On this Shavuos, I give us all a bracha that we can tap into our spirituality in a way that maybe we haven't been able to do. Don't have to worry about any other mitzvot. Just loving the Torah, just connecting to the Torah. Shavuot Tov.